Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of If I Was a Betting Man. How are you, Vinny?
Doing good, man. How you doing?
I am feeling good. I am doing well. I am very excited about tonight's Game 4 of the NBA Finals with your New York Knicks against the San Antonio Spurs right here in New York City. But before we get to that topic, there's something that I would like to cover, and that, of course, is a ongoing bet that you have with a friend of ours. We'd like to welcome to the podcast our guest for this week, Allison. Allison, come on board. It's so nice to have you with us.
Hi, guys.
So, Allison, this week you're here because you and Vinny have a long-standing bet, and first, before we get into it, why don't you just tell us what is this bet that you and Vinny have?
Yeah. So what was it? 10 years ago at this point, at
10
least.
years.
Yes.
10 years.
We both had terrible teams that we followed.
Right.
I was a Brewers and a Jets fan. Vinny is a Mets and a Knicks fan. And
Right.
I don't even know how the bet came up, but we bet that whoever's team won a championship first, the loser has to get a tattoo of the championship team. And the winner got to choose pretty much everything. Design, the whole where it goes.
Placement.
Placement.
Wow.
We did have a few rules: no face, hands, neck.
Good.
And we did have a size requirement. It can't be more than, what did we say, 6x6?
6x6.
6x6 is pretty big.
And it can't cover any existing tattoos. Those are the
Right.
only parameters. And the winner has to pay for it. So
The winner has to pay. Okay.
Yes.
Very interesting. Okay. So, wow. So 10 years ago, and honestly, up until like last year, you were riding high. You were like, the Brewers are in a pretty good place. They're consistently good. They're good again this year. Unfortunately, they're in the National League with those pesky Los Angeles Dodgers. That's going to be a problem. But
yeah.
But this year, then all of a sudden, the Knicks go on an epic run. Were you like aware of how well the Knicks had been playing this year? No, you had no idea.
No. I only know how well they're doing by the taunts that Vinny texts.
I was reminding Allison every once in a while, like, hey, this could possibly be happening. And I actually remember the day we made the bet. It was a Jet Patriot game. Obviously, the Jets were losing, and Allison was really upset that I had bet the Patriots. And I was like, "Oh, we're friends. Why aren't you rooting for me?" I'm like, "Root for you? One, I would always make fun of her. How did you even become a Milwaukee Brewers fan? And two,
Right.
I mean, the Jets." And Allison liked to throw some, darts more at the Mets than at the Knicks. So one day I was like, you know what?
The Knicks were so irrelevant that it was no point.
No point to even talk to them.
And even talking about them. And the Mets, meanwhile, were like, every year it was like, oh, it looks like they've made some moves. We might be on the right track. And then, of course, it ended very sadly.
Disaster.
Yeah, over and over and over again. But now here we are. So have you been watching the finals at all, Allison?
I have been watching them, because there is a potential tattoo at the end of it. Yeah. I'm not a basketball fan. I never really had a basketball team.
Well, you're gonna have the Knicks.
I know. I think if I lose, because it's still an if, I'm gonna have to just, I guess, become like the biggest Knicks fan possible. I guess, because I need to. I'm gonna have to explain this tattoo to people. I can explain the Brewers tattoo.
Well, I guess it depends on where it is. Do we have? I don't want to jinx anything. I'm going to knock on a little wood. Okay. But do you have an idea of placement for the tattoo?
I don't have an idea yet.
I feel like this is something that you guys will need to discuss at length.
I would like to be a friend about this and let Allison have, at least in terms of placement where she would want the tattoo. Mm-hmm. I would agree with that. Mm-hmm. I don't want to be that much of an a-hole when it comes to this.
Right.
So placement we can talk about. and we would have to talk about. I have no tattoos because you don't put a bumper sticker on a BMW. But I don't know where Allison has tattoos, so we would have to discuss that and obviously come up with a place. And I would be nice. I would not make it 6x6 because I would cry if I had to put a 6x6 tattoo on myself.
See, if I was the winner, you're getting a big old portrait of like Robin Yount right over your heart, and it's going to say "I love Robin." I would not.
Clearly, I'm a better person than you. I like as much as people say, I'm not like generous and nice. I've lost a lot of bets in my life. If you lose this bet, I want to be generous.
Okay. All right.
And humble,
Wow. That's wonderful. Well, we actually, Allison, we have a couple of mock-ups for you to take a look at. If Jason, you want to get going, here's the first one.
Wow.
Boy.
Yeah.
This is going to take some time. You better not get this in a sensitive area because this is a lot of needlework, and there's a lot of, that shirt that Vinny has on.
So much detail. Yeah.
Is a lot of detail. That's going to take a lot of time.
Patrick and I look so good together. We're good looking dudes.
You look happy. You look like you're enjoying
You do.
We will be.
That's a
happy.
great shot of Patrick Ewing. Look,
right?
he's got that cold drink. He's holding it on his knee because his knee hurts so bad.
It looks like a Mai Tai from here.
I think it is. I think that is a Mai Tai. I love the palm trees. It feels like you're there. Wouldn't that look great on your calf? Like one of your calves every time you wear shorts, everybody gets to see them.
I would see that the back. Yeah.
Yeah, the back.
Yeah.
Jason, can we go to the next one? Let's see what the next one is. Okay, this one's my favorite. This is actually was my recommendation.
Yes.
This is Anthony Mason and Charles Oakley on a bicycle built for two. This one, I think, might be the winner. I also like how it seems like they're having a chat about where are we lost? And no, we're not lost. It's just it tells a story.
They're deep in a conflict here. Also,
yes, they are. Why are we still wearing these uniforms? We're not even allowed in Madison Square Garden. Actually, that's been overturned.
Oh, really?
Oh, actually, I'm not sure. I thought it was.
Oh no, not for Oak. I don't believe for
Oak's done, right?
Oak's done, and Mason's passed away a few years ago.
Yeah, well, obviously, you can't let him back in. What a great tribute to the dear departed, Anthony Mason. All right, Jason, can we? That one would look good on like a tricep. Oh, here we go. This one's really fun. It's a bicycle built for three. Vinny's dressed as Mr. Matt. I honestly think that this might be the way to go. Allison, so far, of the three we've seen, what is your favorite? Is it Patrick Ewing and Vinny on the beach with the championship trophy? Is it Oak and
someone who looks like Anthony Mason? We'll have to get that a little bit better.
Yeah, we gotta tighten that up a little bit. Anthony Mason on the bicycle built for two, or is it the bicycle built for three with Mr. Met? Vinny is Mr. Met, and I mean, this is just going to take many hours, but you feel like you're there. You got the Empire State Building in the background. Which one of these three so far, Allison, do you think you'd go with?
I think it would have to be number 3. I like the bicycle built for 3. I love Mr. Met with Vinny's face on it.
This is going to take a few sessions, I think.
I think this is perfect. I think this is the winner, I think, for sure.
I think we might have one more. Jason, what else have we got?
Is that right? I only received 3.
You only received 3. Well, honestly, so far of the 3, I think my personal favorite, keeping it simple, it's not going to kill Vinny's pocketbook. I like Anthony Mason and Charles Oakley on the bicycle built for 2 personally. But I have no dog in this fight. I'm not involved. I'm just an innocent bystander here, laughing at every moment of this.
I'm still not sure what I would pick, but there's something about the Patrick Ewing one, man.
You think so?
Yeah, me and Pat just on the beach. I mean, that would be a dream come true for me.
I don't know though. He's got the trophy there. He didn't really. It's not really his trophy. I don't know.
Greatest Nick ever. He's a part of that. He's a part of that.
He's a part of it, but he's not. He's in uniform. I think it's misleading. He never won a championship. Although, it would be a great conversation piece. What do you think about that? People stopping you everywhere you go and asking you.
I would have to the white guy. Who's the white guy? Like, I would have to explain. Then I would have to tell everybody who saw the tattoo
the whole story.
The whole story. I would have to explain the bet, the origins, explain why my husband let me do this.
Right.
Having another man's face tattooed, 2 other men's face tattooed on my body.
Yeah, no, it is a true burden that you will have to carry. It is. This is not a joke. This is really a bet that maybe shouldn't have been made. At the time, I have to say, and we've talked about this quite a bit over the years, because it did seem like for a while that Vinny was going to lose this bet.
For sure.
Uh-huh.
And we looked at various iterations of Milwaukee Brewers mascots. We looked at, various mustachioed Brewer Hall of Fame Brewers players. I do love the Yount idea. Would be a really good one. Bernie Brewer,
Robin Yount, right?
I mean, the Brewers symbol, the glove that with the M and the B is for my money, the best in all professional sports. It's incredible.
Yeah, but it's got to be, if Vinny was to get the tattoo, it would have to, because I mean, I have the ball and glove logo tattooed on me, but if it would be Vinny's first one, and it's got to be something really special. It's got to say, I'm a diehard Brewers fan.
Right.
So that when the ladies saw it, he would have to explain who Robin Yount was. And I think that would be the way I would go. I would definitely.
That's interesting.
That is.
I would make it a thing for you.
So, Vinny, this is so interesting because the reality is for Allison, she doesn't really have a basketball team.
Nope.
You lived in New York for most of your adult life, I believe.
Yeah.
So being a Knicks fan or just having a Knicks tattoo, that's kind of an easy transition. But Vinny is a diehard Mets fan. And to have a Brewers tattoo, he would have to get like an opposing Mets tattoo almost opposite of it. Of Mr. Met like hitting it with a bat or something. I don't know. I feel like it would have to spark a avalanche of tattoos.
Yeah, I agree.
And we came close. Allison, what year were the Brewers up? I think 3-1 to the Dodgers. Was that 2021 or 2017, 2019?
2019, I think.
2019. I was trying to I was willing to pay my way out of that.
I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, that wasn't that long ago.
No.
I think you offered to pay me last year too when we
Oh, for sure. Listen,
Brewers
let me explain something to you. If somehow the Knicks don't win this title and the Brewers, yes, I will always pay to get out of this bet if I can.
So let me ask you this question. So if the Knicks win this year, is the bet over or does it continue?
Over, no?
I believe is it not over?
I wanted to be a good friend. I had told Allison when the Knicks made it close to the finals that I would give the Brewers and the Jets this year, because they're not going to win, that we would both have to get a tattoo. But my tattoo would be considerably smaller. So I would give her till you could match the bet. She could match it with these last 2 seasons.
Wouldn't it be so strange for you to have no tattoos and then a little tiny Robin Yount tattoo? Just like in the middle of your chest? It would be, or what about the center of his back?
I'm really afraid of the chest. They say it hurts.
So you have a number of tattoos. Is that right, Allison? Yeah. So where are you thinking, like what, not to get too personal on this, but where are you thinking that the tattoo would go? Like what are you thinking?
Yeah, I don't have a whole lot of real estate left. It would have to go on like this shoulder or on my right leg. And there's a small section on my back that's left.
A small section on her back.
Yeah.
shoulder?
Shoulder or leg, I would go.
Yeah, you don't need to muddle up the back with a strange Patrick Ewing.
Yeah, it would look so out of place.
Right.
But yeah,
shoulder's a tough one though. Everywhere you go.
Yeah, I mean, I guess. I do have sleeves most of the time, so I guess that would help.
So yeah, you could figure it out so that it would be covered by a sleeve.
I would just my father would be thrilled. It would be like the first team he's a fan of that I'm a fan of. I would just have to go all in, and 164 baseball games, and I don't even know how many basketball games are played every year, but I'd be watching all of those too. I'll just go for it. Go for it.
Honestly, it's a good time to be a Knicks fan. I think this is very, very positive situation for you. It's a brand new hobby.
A really hot take that right now is a good time to be a Knicks fan.
You finally have a winning team.
Yeah, great time.
Yeah.
Thanks, Jason. Wow, this is very exciting. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. Obviously, tonight is Game 4. The Knicks won the first two on the road, and then the Spurs came back and won Game 3 here at MSG. So this game tonight is a huge game in this series, and I mean, it really could be. Nobody really is sold one way or the other. I mean, even the New York media is kind of going, "Oh no." There's some fear. Some fear has been let in, so it's really anybody's game. It's going to be very exciting. So what we'll do, Allison, is we'll have you back.
Okay.
We'll have you back either when it's over or if it does get to a head where the Knicks can win in a game, we would ask you to come back and could really hash out where this tattoo is going to go. Maybe try out a couple more prototypes, and just see where we're at. All right. So thank you so much for coming. So just on a final note, are you worried that the Knicks are going to win this thing?
I am a little bit, but
you should be,
because I was watching the game last night. Because I lived in New York for so long, I found it really hard to root against them.
Right.
Wrong to root against them. I didn't have the heart to do that.
See, I love rooting against the Brewers.
See that there.
But in fairness, I would root for the Jets, and I would love a Broadway Joe tattoo. I would be the happiest guy in the world with a Broadway.
She's not doing that.
I wouldn't do that. Not at all. It would be something weird like
it's going to be a butt fumble tattoo.
Not with a mink coat? Come on. That would be amazing.
It would be amazing, but for me.
No. Yeah.
Okay. That's going in. Okay, maybe I'm not going to be as nice as I was going to be.
All right. Allison, thank you so much for joining us. I wish you the best of luck in the outcome of this bet, this terrible decision that you've both made. And we will talk to you. We will talk to you again.
Bye, guys.
Right? Bye, Allison. Thanks
Bye,
again.
Allison.
Oh, boy. I feel bad for Allison. I honestly, when she made that bet, I said of the four teams, I think it's the Mets. When you made that bet, that was 10 years ago.
That was me.
I thought it was going to happen. She was wise in predicting the Mets wouldn't get there. But boy, the Jets are the furthest of all the teams
for sure,
and the Mets are in third, and the Brewers are. They just don't have the payroll. They're in it every year. They're consistently solid baseball team.
Winners.
Oh boy, I really hope that she gets that Anthony Mason and Charles Oakley tattoo on a bicycle built for two. I think that's one of the most wonderful things.
Maybe we'll have to do a vote. Maybe we could do a vote.
Yeah, we can have all of our listeners vote. We just did a very visual section of the podcast, considering we have mostly audio listeners. But feel free to stream our show over on the Buzzer app. Let's keep talking about we haven't really gotten into the nuts and bolts of the finals and how Game 3 progressed. Before we get into that, let's just run over receipts real quick. Last week, my bet of the week was I took the under in Game 1 of the NBA Finals, which did hit. What did you take last week?
I took the Knicks Game 1 in the series.
And the series. So we both hit last week, and obviously the series is TBD. The Knicks, honestly, if I had to guess any of the games that the Knicks would lose, the first game in MSG wouldn't have been the one I would have picked out of literally all 7 games in a series. What do you think happened What do you think happened on Monday night?
I think Wemby showed that he's the best player in the series. He's one of the great. He's going to be one of the greatest players ever. He had an amazing game.
Mhm.
That happened. I'm not going to get into the ref stuff. People are going to go after that. There was a lot of fouls that the Knicks committed that were fouls. Maybe there should have been a couple more on the Spurs, but I don't go with that. Another problem has been, even in game 1 and 2, the Knicks have been playing from behind a lot. Can't keep that happening.
Right.
And I just feel like the Spurs are a really good team. I got ahead of myself. I kept on telling you, we're going to sweep.
Yeah.
We're not. But I feel really confident about tonight, man.
You
I
do.
Oh, very confident.
So the Knicks came out in that game in game 3 completely scattered. The vibes were weird. Trump was there. They had to listen to the crowd boo Trump, and it was bizarre. It was kind of an odd. Everything about the atmosphere seemed off, and also I think they were so amped. Like there were 3 turnovers in the first 4. I mean, the turnovers were at the beginning of the game. They were, it seemed like they were over adrenalized, and they were passing the ball out of bounds a couple times to players that weren't there. It was like, I did something good, get rid of the ball. Like,
Yes.
And it was like, oh boy, they didn't seem dialed in. And it was because of the energy of being an MSG, and they also know what this means to the fans. And the media coverage has been, as it would be for almost any other team playing the Knicks, pretty one-sided,
Yes.
pretty Knicks focused. So I think they're probably getting a lot of people reaching out to them and saying, what a great thing you're doing for the franchise and for the city of New York. And it's been, there's not a lot of other teams that would get that rap. You know what I mean? So I think it's just the pressure, I think, was on them more in that game than it had been when they were in San Antonio, when they were the underdogs.
And I agree with you. I think also them winning the first 2 games, they were playing with house money coming into the finals. Even though they were on that 11-game winning streak, most of the pundits thought the Spurs, what were they, minus 200, were the favorites and were going to win.
Literally every pundit.
And then you're up 2-0, and then you have 3 days before game 3, and it's like the Knicks are going to sweep. The Knicks are going to sweep. This is easy. And I just think the pressure now of knowing, like, if we blow this series,
right,
we didn't just have a nice story. This would be a bad story. Like, this would end in disaster. And I think game 3, that pressure crept in a little on some of those guys. On Cat, who's been wonderful in the series, but he wasn't the same that game. Bridges was off a little.
Bridges was way off.
Way off.
But the interesting thing with Cat, I don't think he was in position most of the game.
For sure.
It was a weird, it's like Mike Brown said in his post game, press conference. We can't watch one guy dribble around, and that one guy is obviously Jalen Brunson.
Yeah.
And the other thing Jalen Brunson did over and over and over again, especially in crunch time, is he drove towards the hoop. Wembanyama cut him off, and he turned around and dribbled back in the other direction. Yeah. And you can't do that. You could do a lot of things, but you can't act scared in the face of Wembanyama. And my concern about this game is that we see more of that. We see more of the Wembanyama fear. They need to be in a position when Brunson has the ball to be sprinting to get open so that he can kick instead of turn around and continue dribbling.
I totally agree. It
was a bad look for the Knicks. And also, Cat, the thing, I said over and over again, Mitchell Robinson is, very important to this Knicks team, and he was useless. In that in game 3. And he has got to be in a position, and I think they need to play Karl-Anthony Towns and Robinson at the same time, and I think they need to have Robinson positioned under the hoop, ready to get an offensive rebound, doing what he does better than anybody else.
I like that.
And you need Karl-Anthony Towns towards the top of the key.
Okay.
And maybe drifting towards the free throw line.
With Bridges and OG?
Exactly.
I like that. I think that lineup would actually be.
That's their fourth quarter lineup.
Yeah.
I'm not saying anything new. Yeah. I saw them do it.
I know.
It's incredible. That's why they beat these other teams, like smoked them.
Yes.
It's an incredible group. Like when I saw that, I was like, now I understand. I didn't understand what they had drawn up with this Knicks team, what, Leon Rose had drawn up with this Knicks team. And I saw that and I was like, this is genius. Karl Anthony Towns is the focal point to this team. At the beginning of these playoffs, you and I were saying they got to get rid of this guy.
Yeah. Oh, I wanted him gone.
And now we realize, and, I don't know if they were being coy or what they were doing, if they hadn't just realized his potential yet. But him being a distributor of the ball is, it's really something. And honestly, I think they could probably take down pretty much anybody because there's nothing you can do.
Yes.
I don't think there's really much you can do at all. Okay. So I'm predicting tonight that the over hits again. And honestly, I would predict that the over is probably going to hit for the rest of
the series. Wow. Okay.
And I'm just checking on a couple of sites, and the over has been taken down.
Really?
Wow. It's gone.
Well, it was 217.5 when you looked?
This is wild. Okay, here it is. No, 216.5.
216.5.
It's still 216.5. The line started out at 1.5. It went to 2.5.
Okay.
And the Knicks are negative 130. Spurs plus 110. Knicks negative 105 with the points. What are you thinking tonight?
I'm going big on the Knicks money line.
Money line.
Oh yes.
You don't want that 2.5.
Oh no. I'm gonna make a little bit bigger bet than I usually do. I'm doing 390 to win the 300 on the Knicks.
Wow, that's pretty wild.
Yes, the Knicks aren't losing tonight. But this is the series. So if you believe the Knicks are going to win the series,
you think it's going to be that close that you're not taking the points?
I will not take the points. The last time I took the Knicks with the points was Game 3 Hawks, and the Knicks, if they would have won that game, they were up 1 with the 10 seconds left. It was minus 1.5. So I'm not playing with points. I'm just gonna take the money line. If they win, I win, and the Knicks are going to win tonight. This is a series. If they don't win tonight, it's the Spurs are probably back in the driver's seat.
Home field advantage. But that being said, everybody plays better on the road. So, maybe home field advantage is in the Knicks' favor as far as that goes. Okay, interesting stuff. I am going to go ahead and take the over. Okay, let's move on to something that Vinny and I are of all sports maybe know the least about, and that is what is about to take over the entire planet, certainly the city of New York, and that is the World Cup is coming to town and starts tomorrow, which is pretty exciting, to be honest. There's going to be very exciting sports. Now, let me ask you, in the past, like the past several World Cups, I've been glued. I've been, I always start out going, I don't know. It's just like, the Summer Olympics. I'm always like, I'm not going to probably, and then I'm watching it every single day. The World Cup comes along. I'm glued to it. I start following the teams, sort of the median teams. I really get into it.
You stop pretending you know what you're talking about, because I know that I do that all the time.
I do that about everything there is in the world. Hence what we're doing right here. But no, seriously, the World Cup's are you going to be watching? You work in bars.
I'm going to be watching. I'm going to be working it. I am super excited. I don't know a bunch about soccer, like you said, but I am, or football as they call it, but I'm excited. I've loved the World Cup for years. It brings a great energy to the city.
It brings a great energy to the city when it's not here.
Yeah. So imagine like what this is going to be like. And it was awesome. I was sadly at the Met game last night when they lost 7-0, and seeing like 25 people in kilts at the game. And you're like, they're here from the World Cup. Like, that's cool. It's going to be a fun time.
Oh, yes. It's going to be so fun. I'm going to be going out here and there to watch some of the non-American games where hopefully I don't have to deal with the crowds that I dealt with on Monday night at your bar when a trip to the bathroom, you had to pack a lunch. But anyway, so as far as how we're going to cover the World Cup, because we're not the most knowledgeable guys, what Vinny and I have decided to do is actually Vinny's idea. We're going to randomly select 5 teams each. And producer Jason's going to help us out with this. And then of those 5 teams, and we're also going to actually select 2 teams each.
Out of those that we like.
Correct.
Okay.
And the winner is going to win. What do you want to put on this? You want to put 100 on it?
Let's put 200. I feel
Oh
lucky.
my
here.
God.
I feel lucky. I feel lucky.
You know what? My kids can go to trade school. 200 it is. So let's get started. So what we'll do is we'll draw the 5 teams at random, and we have this great spinning wheel.
Who's going first? Who gets the
Hold
first
on,
pick?
Jason. Before you click it, why don't? Well, what do you want? Do you want to have it random first, or do you want to have the first pick of the
Let's do
actual teams?
Let's do random, but who's going first on the random?
Well, that's what I'm asking you. Do you want to be first on the random, or do you want to be first on the teams we pick? We're going to select 2 teams each.
First on the random. I feel lucky.
Okay.
I like the Wheel of Fortune. Come on, baby.
All right. Okay, Vinny's first pick. We got to keep a record of this. Let's see
Come
what
on.
we get.
Come on.
Oh wait, is it South Africa? Okay, the absolute worst team.
God, they're playing Mexico tomorrow. South Africa.
Oh, this is great.
Let me
This is
guess who
fun.
you're gonna get.
Yeah, I'm gonna get Spain. Okay, let's do it for me. And
Come on, no whammy, no whammy. Yes.
Czechia. Okay, they're a middle of the pack team.
Are they?
Yeah, I'll take Czechia. That's fun.
Woo. Come on, Jason. Spin a good one here. Oh, come on. South Africa again?
Oh, we got to respin that.
Yeah, you got to respin. So hit remove instead of.
Oh, there we
yeah.
go.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Good call. Good call.
Spin it again.
Shout outs to Shane, South Africa.
Oh, what a win.
Oh, my
That's
God.
crazy.
Yes!
England.
That
Let's go.
sucks.
Wow.
Let's go. I feel good now.
I mean, you got last and third, most likely.
Go.
All right, let's do it, Jason.
All right, let's go.
My pick. I can't believe that.
Yes.
The best strikers in the. Well, actually, that's not true. Holland is probably the best.
Haiti.
Nope.
Curacao.
Curacao. Oh, the
Cur-
smallest country competing in the World Cup. Curacao.
I would have said Caraco.
I know. You
Wait,
would've said
Vinny,
a lot
you're
of
a
things.
bartender. You're a bartender? You
Yeah.
can't say Curacao? Come on. Oh,
All
my
right,
God.
Vinny's turn. Let's see.
Oh, come on, Jason. Fernand's going to Super Bowl this year. Come on. Oh, I'll take Japan. Oh, Mexico!
Mexico's
Oh, this is good.
Oh, my God.
Mexico's. Vinny's on fire.
England and Mexico is crazy.
This is good.
This is a good
All
get.
oh,
I'm gonna
Come
be
on.
done watching games after week 2. It's gonna be
DR Congo.
the Dominican or the Democratic Republic of Congo.
You ever seen Congo? Good movie.
Terrible movie.
Great movie.
Terrible.
Great movie. Great book, too.
Is that Michael Crichton?
Yes.
Yeah.
Come on, come on, come on. Give
Michael
me one more.
Crichton really had it figured out, huh?
He really did, man.
Andromeda Strain.
Oh, my God.
Let's go!
Oh my God.
Ooh!
This is terrible.
You could buy out right now for 150.
Good God. Come on, Johnny. Let's get this. Let's get something.
This is terrible.
Uh,
I'm gonna somehow get Jar Jar Binks. Not Australia.
Australia. Australia's not that bad.
Yes, they are.
They're not that
They
bad.
are that bad. Well, that's 4 for me. So this is Vinny's last team. Oh boy, I'm gonna get absolutely spanked.
This was
This is
a great idea by you.
this is not
I'm
random
curious
at all.
what order these were put in. And
Bosnia Herzegovina. Let's go.
I almost fainted.
Bosnia.
Where is that?
how do you think we
place?
say that? Is it Bosnia and
Herzegovina.
Herzegovina?
Yeah, Herzegovina.
Where is that?
It's in Eastern Europe.
Oh, nice.
All right, we're looking for a cool Spain here. What are you hoping for here, John?
Okay, so you
If I
spun
was-
first, so I'm picking first.
You get one more pick
No, I think I
on
got.
the random.
I think I got 5.
No, I went first.
Oh,
You
you
had
did.
4.
Okay.
You're gonna get France right here.
Well, let's see. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. One more. Come on, give me something good, please.
Utter.
It's like another country with no grass.
Oh, this is great.
What?
I am just noticing. I feel like the order of this wheel. I feel like a lot of the good teams were stacked up in the same zone, and then a lot of the bad teams were. stacked up
when
in
I
the same
when I
zone.
put them in, I did it from not from like a World Cup website. I did it from a gambling website. So I took the favorites and put them all together.
that
So,
didn't work out for you.
No, it was a.
I wonder.
huge
Yeah, I wonder about the pattern
liability.
switch off there. Yeah,
I
because I
mean-
think the wheels spinning roughly the same for each one.
Random my broke ass.
Oh,
What a bummer.
tough break
Well,
here, John.
now it's time to select the teams.
You go first, buddy.
I'm going to take France.
Okay. I'm gonna take Spain.
All right. And I'm going to take England.
Can't take England. I have
Oh,
England.
you have England. Oh, jeez, Louise. I forgot
Ain't no
immediately.
stopping us now.
Nobody has Portugal, right?
No, that was my next pick. That's a
I'll
good
take
one.
Portugal.
Okay, and I'll go. I mean, how do you not take Brazil?
You already have Brazil.
Oh, I have Brazil already.
You want 'em
Oh,
twice?
no, then I don't like Argentina. I don't want Germany.
Germany's a good pick.
Germany's a good pick.
All right.
Woo, feels good.
What a nightmare.
That went really well.
So who is the betting favorite this year?
It is
It
Spain.
is Spain.
Wow.
So let's run through that. Very good note, Jason. So the favorite is Spain, but the odds are long. It's plus 450.
For sure. And
Um,
a lot of people love France.
France is a country that very close. They're plus 500.
Yes.
Very close. A lot of people have picked France. They think that France has the best team. A dark horse is England. England has an incredible. They have a very talented group. There are some holes in their roster. It's a smaller country, and then Portugal's fourth at plus 800, and then right behind them Brazil plus 850, followed by Argentina, who really I don't think has a chance at plus 1,000. It's going to be really interesting to see what happens. I mean, when you have Spain, France, England, and Portugal and Brazil as the top 5, I mean, what else can you ask for? I mean,
Yeah.
that's incredible. That means we're going to have some fireworks. We're going to have star power. We're going to have, the most talented people in the world playing against each other when it gets to the later rounds. It's going to be a really fun World Cup. I think, because there is some parity out there.
For
It's not
sure.
like there's one guy that is going to dominate this thing as we've seen in the past.
And I think Mexico's going to have a good run. I really do.
Listen, Mexico is a middle of the pack team, and they are a tough as nails team.
They
They're
are.
a gritty team. Mexico always fields a team, and honestly, it's very surprising to see how they're actually ranked they have the same odds as the United States.
Really?
Yeah,
That's shocking.
that's what I thought. And honestly, you'd think they're probably
I mean,
deeply insulted by that.
anything I've read about the U.S. doesn't sound really good.
Well, listen, they're going to get out of I think that they're going to get out of the first round. For my money, they're going to get out of the first round. Yeah. So, Mexico the odds have changed. Mexico's plus 6,000
6,000.
and the U.S. is plus 5,500.
Wow, so U.S.
This is to win.
This is
So
to win.
there's really no, there's really no shot.
The chance of any, but you never know. One of those teams could sneak into
Listen, I would
a
say
semifinal, maybe.
a team like the Netherlands or Germany has a better shot at sneaking in there than those teams that are further down the list. But I don't know. We'll see what happens. It's going to be pretty exciting. One thing's for sure, I'm going to owe Vinny $200.
That's right.
That's a real bummer. So I've got all those written down. So we'll be checking in on that each week. What a very depressing thing to have to remind myself of. Go ahead.
Do you want to put an extra 100 if one of our teams wins? So at least you could take 100 back
No. I don't want to chase bad money after
sometimes-
bad money. You know what I mean? That's horrible. Thank you. Thank you. We're breaking patterns today, Jason. That's what we're doing. We're breaking patterns. Okay. Let's switch gears and go to the most American of sports, which is baseball.
Let's go.
And let's check in on our home run derby real quick. This has been pretty interesting because there have been injuries. Just to remind the viewers, listeners, what we did before the season, Vinny and I both selected 5 players who we thought we did sort of a round robin who would win the most or have the most home runs over the course of the season. And we've been tied every time we've gone over the numbers, which is wild. It shows that we, basically had parity in our choices here. I'm just going to run through all of the guys real quick, and I think it's a good reminder of where we are in Major League Baseball so far. So I'll go through my team first. I have Cal Raleigh. He has 7. He's been hurt for a month, 6 weeks. Shohei Ohtani has 11. Of course, not shown here is his ERA, which is still under 1.
Wild.
I have Schwarber, who leads the league in home runs.
Great.
He's got 23. I have Caminero, who's got 14. And I have Vlad Guerrero, who is not injured, but still has 3 home runs.
He just has 3 home runs. That's
wild.
I
I think the last 2 times, not counting this time we've discussed it, he's had 3 home runs.
And that's,
he's hitting 282. So
something's off. He's at 30.
He's hitting for average.
Yeah, that's for sure. But that's just weird for
It's
someone.
kind of bizarre.
Yeah.
But we haven't seen Toronto have good offensive production. They're not doing well.
For sure. But Toronto was a second half team last year, so maybe that will turn them on again.
They didn't have a first half that was this bad. They were a little bit more competitive in the first half.
Yes, for sure.
It's just an interesting thing to think about how good the Blue Jays were last year. I thought that they were the best team for my money. Of course, they ran into the Dodgers, who got healthy at exactly the right time and proved to be by far the better team.
Dodgers will probably get healthy again at the exact right time.
Gee whiz. What a surprising turn of events. Vinny's team is Aaron Judge.
Sorry, Yankee fans.
17, and he's on the IL until August?
Maybe September.
Could be.
If the Yankees are winning, they're not bringing him back until he is clearly healthy.
A broken rib is very painful.
Yes.
And a stress fracture is bad news.
Yes.
That means you have to assess what you're doing. There's going to be some behavioral work there. It's kind of wild. Vinny's got Kurtz from the A's. He's got 15. He's having a very productive year.
I love Kurtz.
Soto has 13 home runs.
Okay.
Boy, did he turn it around. He's had 7 home runs in the last 3 weeks.
No, he's been playing great. I was shocked he didn't hit a home run in the 9th when the Mets were down 7-0.
Yeah,
That's when he usually hits them.
Or when they're up 7-0.
Yes.
Shea Langoliers, 17 home runs.
Amazing.
He's one of my favorite players in baseball.
I love him, man.
He's so good. He's a catcher. He hits. He plays very well. He looks a little stiff running the bases, but you can't blame him sitting behind the mound all day. Or sitting behind home plate all day. He's having an incredible year. The A's are playing pretty well. Do you think they're going to sell at the All-Star break, or you think they're going to stick it out?
I think they might stick it out.
I don't think they're going to buy.
I don't think they're going to buy, but I think they're going to stick it out. They want a good team for when they're in Vegas, and I think that's what they're planning for.
They're trying to build that Vegas fan base. I saw a couple articles about it this week.
Speaking of the Athletics and the Brewers, did you see that game? 11 home runs.
Oh, yeah.
In Vegas, 29 runs. Whoa.
Yeah. And Vinny's rounding out his team has Suarez, who only has Eugenio Suarez, who only has 4 home runs, but he's been on the injured list all year. So as of today, I have 58 and Vinny has 56. Very tight, pretty interesting stuff. Honestly, is there anything that surprised you about the baseball season in the last couple weeks?
The White Sox.
Yeah.
The White Sox are looking like they're for real. They're on their over going into the season was 54.5.
Yeah.
They're
going over.
If the season ended today, they're in the wild card.
So the interesting thing about the White Sox, everybody's talking that they were going to be sellers at the All-Star break. And I'm not sure if they're going to be able to sustain this in the second half. Are they falling into a trap by sticking it out and not selling their guys and trying to rebuild with a younger core?
They've brought up so many guys. Last night, I don't want to get. I think it was Montgomery, his first, fifth player in history to hit a walk-off in his first game. Like they have good pieces. I don't think they're going to sell.
That's an outlier as a statistic. I mean, he's not going to hit. A lot of people have a great first game,
but there seems to be like good juju with that team.
Yeah, it does. I agree with that.
And it's a weak division, and they're taking advantage of it. And the AL is a little weak, and I could see, who knows, maybe the White Sox are the team this year that make the playoffs, and that would be a great story for baseball.
It would be. I mean, Tampa Bay is a very good team.
Tampa Bay is.
But there's not a lot of other really good teams. The Yankees have great starting pitching, which
they do. And the Guardians have been okay.
The Guardians have been okay. The Yankees have slapped them around in Cleveland this series. They beat them today. Yeah. They beat them yesterday. It's kind of wild. I'm not sold on the Guardians. It just doesn't look like they have it. I don't think they have it this year.
Do you have anyone in the NL that you're a little shocked about or you feel good about?
I mean, I've seen I was watching this Padres team a little bit because sometimes I stay up late and the game is on. Like I was able to tune into a couple of those games and it was pretty fun to they're a fun team to watch, but they've been backsliding a little bit lately.
Off a little, yes.
I don't know. I like that team, and I'm rooting for anybody to beat the Dodgers. And they seem like they'd be able to put up a little bit of a fight.
I agree.
But I don't know. I just in the NL, the Braves. I watched them. They honestly look to me to be probably, right now the most complete team in baseball.
I agree.
They are really strong.
Great offense, great pitching. Probably the only realistic shot to beat the Dodgers.
Yeah. If the Dodgers, calculus on having everybody return from the IL a week before the playoffs start doesn't work out somehow, which I'm rooting so hard that it doesn't. I always want to bet against, teams that have taken the so-called, Yankee model and are just spending to win, and are figuring out new and interesting ways to, overpay. I'm really rooting, I'm really rooting for the Padres. I'm rooting for the Braves. I just don't want to see the Dodgers back and, winning another World Series. It's just gross to me.
Probably going to happen again, but
if I had to guess, I would say that it does. Okay. It's time to do our bet of the week. Vinny, what do you have this week?
I have, again, Game 4, Knicks. I'm going to put $390 to win $300 on them. And then I'm going to do a North American parlay for this for Thursday and Friday. With take Mexico minus 240, a tie I would lose, USA minus 110, and Canada minus 110. Canada 100 to win 386.
Wow. You're going to parlay that?
I'm going to parlay it.
That is a long shot.
I just won $200 from you. Might as well try. Press my luck.
Don't count your money before it's out of my wallet. Okay, I'm going to take the over on Game 4 tonight between the Knicks and the San Antonio Spurs. I've been on a bit of a tear lately. I think I've got 3 straight weeks.
Let's go. Yeah, 3, right?
3, actually 5. I had 2 bets one week.
Okay.
I flew too close to the sun. It was a huge mistake. Okay. In closing, Vinny, is there anything you've seen, heard, consumed this week that you would like to recommend to our massive audience?
I actually have. I finally got around to watch a Hulk Hogan documentary. And let me tell you, brother, it was amazing. It was great. Hulk Hogan's one of the best ever. And just to see his life and how it went, I highly recommend it. He's a complicated guy, but man, was it awesome.
Which app is it on?
Netflix.
Oh, it's on Netflix. Great.
Yes.
Fantastic. I'm going to recommend. So I've been talking about Widow's Bay. I said last week that it was the season finale last week. It wasn't. It was just I thought it was 8 episodes. There's 2 more. There's one that came out today and there's one that comes out next Wednesday. I haven't watched it yet. It's incredible. It's an incredible show. Everybody should watch it. And honestly, I've been talking about it the entire time we've been doing this podcast, and now it's on every critic's list. It's absolutely exploded. It's a big deal. It is on Apple TV. turns out nobody has that because I've been recommending it to everybody, and they're like, I don't have that crap. But here's something that everybody has. On Instagram, there's a guy named Build with Bert, and he built his house in, like 30 Instagram posts.
Okay.
You got to watch. It starts out, there's a slab on grade.
Okay.
And he does all of the work himself. He's a home builder.
Just himself.
Literally, his father helps him in a couple episodes.
Really?
But literally, he does all the framing. Awesome. It's wild. And honestly, the clips are like 2 minutes long. They are incredibly watchable. I think he lives in like Minnesota. And he builds an enormous house for himself. He's not married. He's probably 26. I don't know how old he is, but you got to check out Build with Bert.
Build with Bert. That's the Instagram handle?
That's the Instagram handle, Build with Bert. It's really fun. It's really fun to watch a guy frame a house, and he shows how much work he got done in a day. And, the framing always goes fast, but this guy's good. He knows what he's doing.
So you're a home improvement guy. You like that stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I've been in the construction industry my entire life. So. Yes.
That's
Big
sick.
side.
I am actually going to check that out. I'm in the middle of I'm in the middle of learning how to build like little, like shelves and benches and stuff like that right now for my own home.
This guy's on a level that will blow your mind.
Yeah. I'm sure. I'm like, okay, I'll probably pick up a tip or two from him.
I have to call friends to put my IKEA furniture together. I don't know how to do it.
Another sad story for Vinny. A great cap for the episode. That's going to do it for this week of If I Was a Betting Man. Boy, we've got a great game tonight. It's very exciting. We'll see how that goes. Tune into it's 5 o'clock right here on Buzzer, live stream every Friday at 5 p.m. Me and Justin Tyler, my brother, have a drink and talk about the 5 biggest sports stories of the week. And tune in to what? Listen.
Let's go, Nick.
Folks, watch our live stream on Buzzer. Download the app. Use Buzzer. It's fantastic. I love Buzzer. All right. See you next week. Thanks for listening to If I Was a Betting Man.